Things are what we call our community meetings. They will come together to make important decisions. Oh, ist jetzt sie umgezogen. Indeed, when and where to mount expeditions would be the obvious example. Issues such as criminal sentence or disputes between residents are also settled during a thing. And of course, the person who leads the thing is the head of the Balta Sea Force, Jarl Crimson Balta. Your son and his wife doing okay, Granny Freda? How's their new arrival holding up? Very well, thank you for becoming the newborn's godfather. In fact, it says the little one's doing almost too well, his poor mother already being run-wrecked. Hey now, not giving that poor daughter-in-law of yours a hard time, be sure to help her out where you can. So, don't you think you can start giving me advice, Boga Nosy Grimmy? Boga Nosy Grimmy, that really takes me back. Boga Nose, the jar? Yup, our little Grimmies come a long way. That reminds me, Horik, how it goes at lover's bed with the wife we discussed last week. The two of you making up yet? I apologize, but she doesn't seem like she wants to come back. Well, don't just wait around for it. You gotta go and win her back directly. Give her parents a pig when you head over steals the deal. I guess I got no choice. She's clearly someone left all the macho bravado on the battlefield. Right then, brothers and sisters, on to the main reason for bringing us all together. I'm sure many of you already heard, Karnak was hit by a raid last night. And aside from the mayor's son over there, all the townsfolk were taken. It goes without saying that Karnak falls under our turf. So this little raid is going to as a direct attack on us. In that case, we gotta hit back, show him what happens when they mess with us. Otherwise, he thinks they can just do whatever they want. Yeah, Grimson put me on the fray too. Before you youngsters get any more riled up, just who are we up against? The things the gutsy sort to pick a fight with. You say they nabbed the townsfolk, does that mean there are other Normans come down from Rite? No, there are no Normans, not Romans or Spaniards either. The ones who attacked were Griegr. Huh? Griegr, you mean? Those beasts that can only be beaten with mana? I never actually seen one. Nah, this particular Griegr ain't quite the same as the others so far. They were like humans, complete with an organized army and a fleet of warships. Launched a counter-offensive on them last night myself. Human-like Griegr? And since when do they have warships? Yeah, what's up with that? We still don't know what they're after or just how strong their force number. We do have confirmed a famous Griegr, one of the leaders by the looks of it. This enemy got smarts and strategy, and they can be killed by normal means. How do we even contain against such a thing? You faced a lot in person, right, Gunnar? The rest of us can take the fight out them by striking a vital point such as their heads. But the only ones who can land a killing blow are those who can use mana, the Jarl and the Princess. Therefore, the key will be figuring out how best to utilize the Jarl and the Princess power. Took the words right out of my mouth, Philea. Matter of fact, I like to add our mana wielding ranks. Huh? Now, Grimmy, you do understand that mana is a gift from the gods, aren't you? That's the kind of thing I could hand out to just anyone. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. And it brings us right out to the next topic. And Adol step forward. Ah yes, just who is a stripling supposed to be anyhow? Let me introduce this, there's Adol Christin. He ain't from around here, but just the other day he gained the power of mana and used it to survive the raid on the Karnak. And now he and my daughter Karja are acting together. Huh? How above? An outsider who can use mana? I know none of you are about to let this Griegr psych you out. But having mana users on our side gonna be the clincher here. That's why I'd like to invite Adol to join us as Karja's Schildbrüder. That way he can help us and fend this Griegr menace off. Huh? Never even heard of an outsider wielding mana before. I have no objections. If this boy has been blessed by mana, that can only mean he has been chosen by Har. Arr. Are we so sure about this though? He's not even a full adult. Not even a full adult. Well, you could say the same about the princess, couldn't you? Oh, what? Are you planning to go kill the Griegr in their place, tough guy? I mean, I would if I could. What's a Schildbrüder? Normans generally operate in twos on the battlefield. Such pairs are dubbed shield brethren, and the sense that each has their own other back. No, wait just a minute, Grimson. Where's this coming from? Haven't heard about a word about it. What do you mean? I just told you right now. No, fine, let's take a second opinion. You got any better ideas on how to handle things? Huh? I mean, it's true that the more mana users we have, the better. And it's also true I'm not as good as a fighter as you on my own. Hmm? How about you, Adol? What are you thinking? This works out well for me. Huh? Oh, you plan to look for your friends on the and the townsfolk? Haha, you're a simple man. But a no-frills goal like that also easy to trust, yeah? Sorry to say though, I won't be much help when it comes to your little cuffs problem. Never seen or heard anything about mana being used like that before. Means you two will just need to find a way to deal with it somehow. In other words, we should become Schildbrüder and look into it ourselves. Remember what you told me before? Huh? What I told you?
I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe?
Ah. Heh. And there you have it, brothers and sisters, both of them agreeing with the plan. My word, just when did this meeting turn into a family drama session? That being said, as Normans working shoulder to shoulder with outsiders isn't unheard of. In days gone by, any strapping young man would get pulled into an expedition, no matter his origin or creed. Wow, Granny sure knows this stuff. Well, then sounds like it's settled. Adol is now a Schildbrüder candidate. A candidate? Oh yeah, the rules are a little different when it comes to outsiders becoming Schildbrethren. Right, yeah. A decision like that can be made by Thing alone. Either give him the bangle, as you wish. Here you are, Adol. Eat him obtained Rune Bangle. Okay, ich muss jetzt sagen, ich habe mich am Anfang gefreut, dachte mir, oh, es ist ein bisschen leichteres Englisch und ein bisschen normaleres Englisch als in Trace Through Daybreak, wo ständig Slang rauskaut worden ist, weil das ja alles nicht so Standardcharaktere waren, sondern alle irgendwo im Hinterhof aufgewachsen sind oder keine Ahnung was. Shady und was weiß ich. Aber Alter, jetzt hauen sie halt dieses Norman-Zeug raus, ey. Ja und und keine Ahnung, ey, das macht mich fertig. Jetzt muss ich schon wieder aufpassen, was ich lese. Now that you got that, you and Karja head over to Lecto Island. Lecto Island? You have someone else give you the nitty-gritty later. But basically you need to prove to Karja that you've got strength and courage worth enough for her to entrust her life to you. Ah, the Rite of Brotherhood. I heard it's brutal, lethal even. It's very rare that we cause to do this these days though. Sometimes rituals like this can be pretty damn pointless. In this case though, it's necessary. Hey Philaire? Yes sir? It would be a good pick to oversee this. Go with and give them a rundown, would you? Understood. Alright then, brothers and sisters, with that, today's thing is adjourned. I'll be having us all reconvene once the read's been complete. Thanks for coming. This one's a Rite. Pirate Princess Atta, Pirate Princess No Helmet.
I'm Obelia of the Balta Sea Force. Nice to meet you, Adol.
Pleased to work with you.
Same here. So, despite the big fancy name, the Rite of Brotherhood is actually pretty simple. First, we take a boat to Lecto Island. There, you and the princess will disembark.
I've got to go too?
Das ist sich wieder umgezogen.
Well, of course you do, princess. This whole thing is about you two becoming partners. The rite is performed in pairs by tradition. Even if that weren't the case, those cuffs of yours would drag you along anyway.
Ah, right.
Once ashore, head to the deepest reaches of the island. Then wear the bangle and touch the stone monument you find there. Whatever happens after that, you report to me and boom, rite's over.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, all there is to it. Aside from the wild beasts and other dangers that populate Lecto Island, of course. You'll also need to get a boat and make all the preparations yourself.
I see. So this is just like when we go out on expeditions.
That's right. Any necessities you've got to provide for yourself. So whether it's a boat, equipment, or supplies, you'll have to buy or borrow anything you need.
No way we could afford to buy our own boat. But we've got the Sandras, so there's no need to rent one either.
True. That said, it's pretty decrepit. Could probably use some repairs, I'd say. And by the looks of it, you may want to get your sword and gear up to snuff too.
You're not wrong, but we're not exactly rolling in money.
That's how everyone starts out. Why not talk to people around the settlement? Those who see promise in you will be sure to help you out. Building trust is the core of this rite, not just between you two, but with the others as well.
Makes sense.
That should do it for the explanation. I'll be waiting by the docks. Once you've got everything in order, come see me.
Well, do our best to prepare quickly.
Glad to hear it. But be sure not to rush. You'll need to do a thorough job. All right, see you later.
Alligator.
Let's go around the settlement and see if we can find people to help us. We should start with those who are at the thing, since they already know what's going on. After them, it'd be good to check in with the blacksmith and the shipwright.
Okay, cool. Equipment, oder? Oh, ich kann da runtergehen. What the fuck, Alter? Das ist in dem Ding gewesen? Willst du mich verarschen? Das habe ich jetzt nicht erwartet. Ich dachte, das war ein spezielles Kostüm. Das ist... Nee. Das passt zu ihr halt null. Ich meine, für jemanden, der so... Oh, geil, Möpse. Okay. Aber, Alter, das passt halt einfach null zu ihr. Ich meine, das schaut echt stark aus, finde ich. Ich meine, das geht in Ordnung, aber ich muss zugeben, Alter, ich finde das echt stark. Alter. Weißt du, ärgerlich so voll das Rüstungsoutfit und sie kriegt die Bikini-Armor. Wobei das halt scheiße ausschaut. Alter, das ist so scheiß typisch, Alter, japanisches Spiel. Warum? Mach ein cooles Outfit. Meinetwegen lass es okay, lass es ein bisschen knapper sein. Es ist so typisch japanische JRPG-Games. An sich kein Problem damit, aber lass es cool ausschauen. Lass es passend ausschauen. Und nicht so einfach so, wir machen einfach ein bisschen, dass fast keine Haut bedeckt ist und fertig. Und das ist jetzt nicht irgendwie prüde von mir, sondern mich stört es einfach, wenn das falsch fürs Spiel ausschaut. Vor allem, wenn du noch so ein Mittelalter-Thema hast, oder beziehungsweise hier ein Ding. I've been thinking it's about time you to get a Schildbrüder of your own, Karja. But I wasn't expecting you to go off and bring one back yourself. You and me both. Things just sorta end up like this. You say that, and yet you wouldn't be going along with this if you found him truly disagreeable now, would you? Well, maybe not, but if you're not complaints, then it can't be mere coincidence. Harm must have brought the both of you together. I'll be cheering you two on the quest become true Schildbrethren. See that you put your life on the line for the sake of your lovable little princess here, red-headed boyo. Boyo Locke. Der Style passt einfach perfekt zu ihr. Ich finde das andere schon fast zu stylisch und zu modern. Stark. Everyone's tied up with the barley harvest, and now we got a threat of war on the horizon too. There's a lot to deal with at once. Yes, this is pretty much business as usual. Third that originally Normans kept fields just like these back when we lived up on north. Honestly, sometimes I think this is closer to our true selves as people. Anyway, much as don't like bugging people with their work, we need to find someone who help us. Also die zwei sind gedacht damit, naja. It's a bit on the early side, but we're gonna have to get this harvest today. Hey, hand me a sickle over there. That's fine, me and all, but there really aren't enough hands for the job. Both of us need to be back on sea force duty tomorrow too. Princess and that red-headed guy. Hey, remember me? I was one of the guards at the outpost in Karnak. Ach so, ja, dem ich die Scheiße erzählt hab. I could ever forget. Gotta say, I'm impressed. Would have thought you were a mana wielder. Hey, what's the hold-up? Someone's got on a set before you cast a single bushel. Oh, you were at a thing earlier. To think you're able to use mana, that's really something else. Pleased to meet you. Likewise, best of luck in becoming the Princess Schildbrüder. But anyway, did you stop by to take a look at our fields? Long ago, we Normans spent peaceful days plowing soil and rearing sheep in our northern homeland. But we were driven out after an unnatural stretch of unrelenting cold. The dire winter made the area unlivable. Where we went, we were persecuted by the locals, so we eventually took up pillaging in order to stay alive. After that, the Normans split up into a bunch of smaller groups. As leader of one conquered part of Rite and crowned himself king. And I hear that another founded the northeastern country of Denmark. Denmark, eh? But as for us, well, we like this way of life. Oh yeah, it's not much but here. Received 1200 gold. What's all this? Some coins the farmers pulled together. They want you to use it as a funding. Well, helps us be recognized as one of us and vice versa. There's no reason to hold back. It's a real shame what happened to Karnak. We know a little about what it's like to lose your home. We know a little about. This village couldn't end up becoming a battlefield too. So we dressed a lot easier having a mana user like yourself on our side. Haha. Don't feel like you owe any gold in return either. Just take whatever sense of debt you feel and pay it forward to the next person. We'll spend it wisely. Won't be enough by itself, but it should cover some of your ship and equipment costs. Oh, ich dachte, ich könnte ihnen jetzt helfen oder so. Fuck, Alter, wenn ich das Spiel richtig Bock auf Assassin's Creed Valhalla, ey. Auch wenn ich es nicht so gut fand. Oder ich hatte einfach zu viel anderen Scheiß zu tun. Oh, there, Princess. I take it you're all here to start on stockpiling provisions? Yes, with the battle on the horizon, it looks like the menfolk are going to be busy. So the rest of us have to do everything we can on our end too. I'm trying my best to pitch in too, Princess. Oh yeah, sounds like an awful lot of heavy lifting. Just take care not to hurt yourself. I'm gonna help out a whole bunch. Then one day I can fight by your side in battle. That's right. Well, now that you said so, I can't just turn a blind eye. Let's settle it. Let me get a hand in this myself. Oh, now what are you saying, dear? You have your own business to see to, remember? You're supposed to be the prince's new Schildbrüder, mister. Good luck on the ride. Adol, was it? Here's hoping you become a worthy Schildbrüder to the princess. I wasn't too sure you'd measure up, but that look in your eyes gives me second thoughts. You and the princess just might be a match for each other. It isn't much, but go ahead and take this. Mehr money? 800 gold. Sorry to put you out. No, that's dear to apologize for. Just a particular young man. Hey, Holger. Oh, princess, good to see you. And you're Adol, yeah? Pleased to meet you. Well, ain't we polite? Right back at ya. I caught what happened at the thing. Congrats on finally getting yourself a Schildbrüder, princess. And an outsider who can use mana no less didn't see that coming. Well, it's not decided just yet. We still haven't finished the ride. Aye, true enough. Have to see how that goes first. So you're here to check out some gear? Alright. We can't afford anything top shelf, but a look at what you have would be nice. You'll be going up against a human like Griegr, yeah? If Adol here really can use mana, then you've got my support. Even throw in a little discount, so go ahead and take your time browsing my stock. You can change what Adol and Karja have equipped by selecting equipment from the main menu. 9! Parameter, affect damage dealt to durability, damage received to HP. Effect damage received, okay. Increase maximum HP and affect status element, resistance, luck. Affect rate of critical hits, evasion, status element, affliction and item drops as well. Ach du Scheiße. Lucky beeinflusst halt alles. Ja, ist doch normal, ne? Ist halt Glück einfach. Ja, fuck it, Alter. Das ist doch dasselbe Scheiß wie immer. Ah!
Looking for some weapons?
Bye. Mit Gold gibt's noch was anderes? Longsword.
May it serve you well.
Franziska? steel-throwing axe wielded by those who live for the battlefield. Ist das wirklich eine Axt? Hat man die so genannt? Warte mal, das haben wir doch gleich. Axt. Franziska. Ja, die Franziska, auch Franziska, falls das so ausgesprochen wird, ist eine Sonderform des Wurfballs, verwendet vor allem von den Merowinger zeitlichen Franken. Gegen Ende des 6. Jahrhunderts kam sie außerdem... Fuck, jetzt hört's auf. Bla bla bla. Gegen Ende des 6. Jahrhunderts kam sie außer Gebrauch. Die letzten Funde stammten aus Fundzusammenhänge der Cueva de los Goros aus dem 7. Jahrhundert. Cool. Wobei die ein bisschen anders ausschaut, wie die, was da drauf hat.
May it serve you well. Real quality stuff, huh?
Hä?
May it serve you well.
Ach so, okay, die schützt mehr, dafür tut die mehr ausweichen.
Anything else you see you?
Cool. Wechselt eigentlich die Waffe? Keine Ahnung. Nee.
You won't be able to see Karnak from here. Hard not to wonder what happened to all of them.
Ist das Core? Ist das die Rabe? Was zur Hölle? I figured that was you, Hugel. Hugel war doch einer von Odins Raben, oder? Who's Hugel? It's a raven, don't you dare hurt or scare him. It's through the eyes of ravens that the Allfather Har watches over the events of this world. Warte mal, Ash geht mir auf den Sack und dann landet er? Well, would you look at that? Hugel's made a patch off your shoulder. Usually a real troublemaker, just about everyone's been pestered by him at one point or another. Maybe my hair caught his eyes. Could be, he's a good omen, so don't worry about it. They say if you take a raven along on a sea voyage, it's point you to dry land. Ich find's immer, bei sowas finde ich immer lustig, Alter, dass die halt wirklich einen Menschen nehmen, ey, der wo das im Prinzip macht. Weil das hat sich jetzt nicht danach angehört, wenn das echte Rabendinger gewesen wären. More used to longships, but I guess that I'll have to do. A brand new ship would cost a lot of money we don't have. It's not like there are a Balta ship free for us to borrow right now either. Hey, is that you, princess? Ulva? Alter, was ist das mit Kiffer? So, yeah, the famous mana-slinging Schildbrüder candidate, huh? Might ought to say that about someone who ain't even a follower of Har. So say it's plain to me that you've got an aura of luck about you. Nice to meet you. Name's Ulva, I'm the shipwright around here. So Ulva, what's your take on this boat? Just finishing give her a once over. As it stands, she should be drinking brine before you're even halfway to Lecto Island. Glub glub and all that. So this thing really is just a wreck. Not entirely, a bit of a sweat, spit and tar, and she's so fit to sail. Besides getting her truly seaworthy again will take more than a bit of time and money both. We don't have much of either right now. Hey, in that case, I've got an idea. Can patch her up just enough in one day for a round trip to Lecto and back. You want to keep using the Gull after that? I can spruce her up really gradually like it for you. For real? That said, even the princess needs to pay her dues. It's a part of the Rite too, also Grimsy says. Yeah, I get it. Rite's another between the supplies and the labor, it's gonna come to 1,000 gold. As short on funds, go and find someone willing to spot you. Gotta be able to gain people's confidence, else you won't have a chance in hail as Schildbrüder. Hab ich doch, oder? Locker. Judging by the looks of his faces, you managed to scrounge up the money. We did. Now you gotta fix up the ship as promised. Yeah. So want me to get straight to work, patching her up or what? Start right away, please. Hey, now you're talking. So much coin be just enough for me to get here the bare minimum of seaworthy. And as a bonus, I went ahead and grabbed some leftover scrap material from the shipyard. Your options be limited, but let me know what parts in particular you'd like me to show up. Is it really okay? I call it a congratulation gift to an old friend daughter, if you like. Adol Christin won't have any complaints about it. Ulva, thanks. Now then, what direction you wanna take this little overhaul? Personally recommend upgrading speed, but you're free to tackle however you want from here on. Speed. So Sandra's speed has been upgraded. Cool. Manövrierfähigkeit ist beim Schiff meistens wichtig. Hat er sogar gestrichen, Alter? Okay, so should do it. The old girl's looking might better now, but at the end of the day, she's still a mess. Shouldn't be any problems making it to Lecto Island and back, but be mindful to avoid any danger zones at sea. Thank you very much. Don't mention it, only doing what I do best. By the way, Karja, what now? Nothing really, just don't muss this up, you hear? As if I ever would. Anyhow, that takes care of the ship and equipment. All that's left to do now is check in with Philia and head out. Ah, siehst du sogar da. Oh, looks like you're really prepping and ready. I see you picked up a friend along the way too. So what's next? Ready to get this ride going? Warte mal, der Vogel ist immer noch dabei. Begins the ride. Okay then, let's head over to the boat. It's time to start the ride of brotherhood. These two will be helping us out aboard the Sandras. Keep in mind though, as part of the ride, only you two are allowed to navigate the ship. And once we get to Lecto Island, you're the only ones who will be disembarking. What will you be doing, Philia? I stay back and guard the ship while you're on the island. My role in this ride is just to watch over you, it won't be here to help in the slightest. That makes sense. I'm glad you get it. And one more note, something the Jarl wanted to me to stress. Crimson, what is it? No matter what happens, the ride must continue. If you stop the ride for any reason, wherever you fail, his words. He really loaded on the pressure, but fine, get it. Great, in case, shall we all finally head out?
We're off at last. And with that, good luck with the rest.
You're being awful casual about this. Do you even want to be here?
Of course. This is your time to shine, Princess. And I intend to see you through it as best I can.
Well, we don't plan on slacking off either. Let's get this done, Adol.
Warte, was ist das?
Fire!
Oh, ich kann auch rumballern.
This is a nice find.
Alter, das ist ja gar nichts.
Now this is what I call fast.
What is it, Hugel? You seem restless. Maybe we should check around, just in case. Might be a use for it.
Muss check around.
All right! Let's get the let out!
Oh, da ist ein Schiff. Off the bow. What is it? These are Griegr ships, no doubt about it. No way, is this close to Balta Island? Enemy ships changing course, looks like they spotted us. We have to fight it out. Good decision, no matter what, the ride must continue. Emergency and you're short of full crew, so we'll help man the cannons. Adol Princess proves that you can get us through this in one piece. Bam. Alter, was ist denn da? Da bleiben die Dinge in der Luft hängen. Und weg mit dir. All enemy ship confirmed destroyed. Nice work, you two. Still, I can't believe the Griegr have already sailed into these waters. But I wonder if Crimson saw this coming. I guess I can't put it past him entirely. Either way, the situation might be a little more serious than I expected. But the ride needs to continue no matter what, yeah? That's right, let's continue on to Lecto Island. The helm is yours, Adol. Time we were on our way. You can now use the action menu. Controlling the ship to open the action menu. Shipboard conversations, Hugo's letters, presents, switch off helm, fish. Shipboard conversation. Enjoy conversation with your company also use the action menu. Control the ship during the conversation and revisit parts you've missed in the Adventure Journals log. Oh, wenn ich jetzt Start drücke einfach, oder was? Nee.
Wonder what it'll be like to have a shield brother. Hard for me to imagine, really.
You have been going solo during expeditions for a while now, Princess. Still, having someone there to watch your back is a good thing. Even when it's only in spirit.
Sounds pretty convincing coming from you, Ophelia. Well, I'll see if I hate it or not after the rite. As well as whether you're up to the role, Adol. All right! Let's get the let out!
Lecto Island, it's been a while. Adol, hold course. What is it? There's no mistaking it. These are Griegr ships anchored inside the island's bay. Okay, you two, we've reached Lecto Island. Situation from normal, but I still can't give you any kind of direction or help. The two of you need to plan out what you want to do and then act on the decision. So that's how it is. Let's take the ship by surprise. It's just one ship, so I'm sure we could stage an ambush and sink it. But there's good chance the Griegr have already landed. If they notice something gone screw and call for backup, we'd be in serious trouble. Better we find a different spot to drop and anchor and go ashore quietly. Sharp as always, Princess.
What's up, Princess? You're looking a little sulky. Something on your mind for once?
You say that like I've got air between my ears. None of this sits right with me is all. Feels like every last part of it's playing right into Grimson's master plan. Take this right. He just set it up without a word in advance, and off we went.
Oh, Princess. You're just at that rebellious age. Come to think of it...
Bet we can make landfall on that island!
Ah! Suspends the conversation recorded in... Ah, da.
What's up, Princess? You're looking a little sulky. Something on your mind for once?
You say that like I've got air between my ears. None of this sits right with me is all. Feels like...
Ach so, das war gar nicht mehr viel. Das letzte war dann bloß noch... Disembark.
All right, let's disembark.
So, ein bisschen Action.
This should be the exact opposite side of the island from where the enemy ship was anchored.
Using a rowboat to go ashore, huh? Good choice. This way it'll be harder for the enemy to find you. Perfect for a bit of recon.
There's also the reefs to worry about. The Sandras may not be able to safely make it all the way to the coast here.
Before you leave, let me go over the Rite just one last time. In the innermost reaches of Lecto Island lies a sizable cave. Seek out the stone monument deep within, then touch it while wearing the rune bangle. Once that's done, come back here and report whatever went down to me.
Got it.
Great, let's get this rolling then. Oh, mighty Har, Lord of Walhalla! He who gathers the souls of the valorous to his side, Karja Balta and Adol Christin stand before you today. Under your watchful eye, these two hereby undergo the rite of Shield Brotherhood.
Good luck, you two.
Now get out there and do us proud.
Damn. Alter, die Musik.
All set. Doesn't seem like there are any Griegr on this side of the coast.
Should be on our guard anyway.
Agreed. We still don't know how many of them landed here. We do know the place is lousy with monsters, though. Let's tread carefully.
Is that true? When I come to think of it, Isa gave me some stuff before I left. Texas Adol. Heal formula. Thomas describes how to concoct a heal potion. Empty bottle, box lunch recipe, plain box lunch. You should be able to make some recovery medicine and box lunch over there if you got the materials and ingredients. Come back if you need to resupply. Concocting medicine. Concocting? Ja, egal. Empty bottles can be refilled with concocting medicine using basic blah blah blah. Ja, mach einfach. Box launches. Eating a box lunch will temporarily activate special effects. Finishing a meal will leave behind an empty lunchbox. Hoppala. And the lunchboxes can be repacked with more food using basic ingredients and more material. Darf ich jetzt? Adventure preparation. Make medicine.
What should I do next?
Make a lunchbox. Also, ich hab keine.
All prepped and ready.